Hello, Raiders! Mr. Tham here with another Raid Shadow Legend video. In this video today, I want to showcase a champion I recently got in the last Double Void, which is not Corona, but it's Ethos. I've been needing a Void nuker for a long time for Arena, besides a Nithoi. Because, when you play an Arena, especially in 3v3, you need adversity. Like, you're gonna fight teams with different affinities. What's better than having a Void Nuker that can work on everything? But this is not the point right now. The point right now that Ethos actually works outside the arena, and that's what I want to show today. I'm not talking about Clone Boss because he's not gonna work on Clone Boss. He's a very brilliant champion. Let's see his skills. His A1. Attack when enemy has 20% chance of granting an extra turn. Decrease maximum HP by 15% of the damage dealt. Extra turn is actually big. Imagine if you have him in Relentless. Attack all enemies 3 times on his A2. Places 15% weaken. Honestly, this is the only downside I don't like about him. Like, why for a Void Legendary that have the 15% chance, 15% of weaken debuff? Like the low version. Okay, the attack 3 times is huge. Because as an AoE and you attack 3 times, you will not like proc someone's passive like Rhodos. But still, I don't like this. A3, one of the hardest hitting skills in the game. Attack all enemies, this attack will always be critical. But on his AI, Ethos uses his A2 first. So that doesn't mean you're gonna ignore crit rate on him and just like build him with crit damage and uses a 3 only. You need to build him with crit rate. These are the stats I build him with. He's not perfect, not completely done. Eventually I want to get this attack to 5k, at least. He's at 191 speed, he's at 102% crit rate, 267 crit damage. So let's take him for a spin, in arena basically, first of all places. We'll take off Trunda, we'll put him in there. Let's see how much he will do. We'll try with the A2 first, and then we're gonna go with the A3. There's a boost. Of course, the People's Champ, Madame Suri. We're gonna put defense down. Now we're gonna use his A2 first. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. 163k. Now let's test his A3. I'm gonna put it on slow-mo. On X1 speed. As you see, we have Void, Spirit, Force. That's a lot of damage, even though Duchess didn't die, but Duchess is tanky. We're gonna give his A3 another test here. Another go. But this time, instead of Madame, I'm gonna put Lydia in. Let's see how much he do will defense down and weaken. Oh wow, 87. That's a lot of damage. That's really a lot of damage. He hurts. He hurts really. Let's try his A2 with defense down weaken. Let's look for a team. Yeah, Lich probably gonna be tanky. So I want to see how much he's gonna do on a Lich. And a Razan, the defense-based champion. So is she is a defense-based. Gonna use the same strategy with defense down and weaken. Let's put it on slow-mo. And let's hit his A2. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's a lot of damage from Ethos. So, You know, he's already in my 3v3 defense teams in Arena, and in my offense teams, for obvious reasons. So let's try him in another place in the game. Believe it or not, he works in Minotaur, he works in Dragon, he works in Ice Golem, whatever you want to put him. The only place he might not be good at is Spider, because he doesn't have any max HP. Fire Knight, he's gonna need a triple hit on his A1 or something. He's gonna be good on the waves, but not as efficient. So we're just gonna try him in places like Arcane Keep, for example. If you want to run speed runs with him, I don't need to run all of these champs. For example, I'm just gonna drop Lydia. I'm gonna drop him. I'm gonna keep these three. I'm gonna run someone else with him. Let's see, put someone attainable, like Stagnite for defense down weaken, and run food. Let's run food. Because he's void, I don't even need Septimus in here. He did 218, and he didn't take as much turns as Septimus, basically. He can also work in here. But as Spirit Keep, you need someone to put heal reduction, basically, because the boss will heal. Okay, let's showcase him in Dragon. Let's see how he rolls in Dragon. This is my normal team in Dragon, but what if we dropped one of these Royal Guards and see how actually he rolls? So we can drop the RGs, we can keep Zorga. Actually, let's make a whole new team. We don't need Bika's aura here, so we can actually use Lydia. We have Kymar for the reset. We're gonna put him in there. And let's put a lead there. A speed lead, for example. Maybe Fushan? This is not gonna be a fast run. Like, if I want it to be fast, I'll just put Royal Guards in, and they will make it really fast. Of course, you always seen, like, Bad L soloing this. Like, this is just to test his damage in Dragon, and how much he can impact. What makes him also good, that the chance of getting an extra turn from his A1, he will take another hit. That's actually very cool. Everyone uses him in Arena. A lot of people build him with no crit rate for some reason, like thinking only his A3 is good enough. But sometimes it's not. Like in Arena, if even if he's in your defense and he's gonna use his A3, if someone came with a tank team having a Krisk and a lot of defense there, he will not do anything. Like he will not do damage because his A3 won't kill, and you want him to use that A2 and you want that A2 to crit. So it's always good to have him in crit rate. And ideally, if I can put him in Savage, I'll put him in Savage gear. That's actually not slow at all. Like compared to my best time, no, but still, 1 minute and 30 seconds on Dragon 20, that's good. That's really good. For Masteries, so I built him like pure arena with defense, and I got deterrence and retribution for the counterattacks because we know there's a lot of champions that places freeze, true fear and fear, stuns, and sleep in the game at the moment. I'm not talking like maybe the only champion that will play sleep is a hegemon in the days set because there's a lot of them in arena these days. Also went all the way to Helm Smasher here. And ideally, I want to put him in a Savage set alongside crit damage. I have him in crit damage gloves, attack chest piece, speed boots, accessories, attack ring, crit damage amulet, and attack banner. Basically, you don't want to care about the accuracy on him because this is not really important. The weaken is not really important. And his aura is increased 33% crit in arena. It's not, no one will use it basically because you need the speed aura in arena more than anything else because it's still speed is king in arena these days. Even though the meta keep changing and you see tank defenses, you see tank teams, and even in offense, you see heavy resist of defense. But for him as a nuker, I'll rate him honestly 5 in arena. Campaign, he can farm campaign easily. He can farm campaign. In Spider, I'm not sure about this, but he can actually kill the spiderlings oddly fast. But you still want enemy max HP, but I'm just gonna rate him 3. Early stages, he's okay. In arena defense, I'm gonna give him a 4. Clone boss, no. In Minotaur, he's a 5 in Minotaur. He's a 5 in Dragon. All keeps, he's a 5 because he's Void. Fire Knight, he can have a 3. In all keeps, he can be a 5. Because he's Void, he will be good. In Ice Golem, he's actually okay. In Faction Wars, let's test him in Faction Wars and showcase him there before we rate him. That's another place you should see him in also. Faction Wars. Of course in stage 20. If you already beat stage 21, you don't need to go to stage 20. 21 anymore. Like, you seen that damage. Like, not even Royal Guard. It's him. He did that damage. You're gonna say, of course, like, yes, it's after the nerf, but still, even pre-nerf, he still hits hard. As you see, like, he cleared 2 waves in, like, less than 18 seconds. And Royal Guard didn't use his big nuke yet. Wow. 43 seconds. That's my best time, actually, in this stage. 43 seconds. Ethos did 677k damage. Like Royal Guard, because his AI, sometimes he doesn't use his A2 first, waiting for the defense down. Ethos is brilliant. Now I can actually go and rate him 5 star. Excuse me. Y'all not see that. We can rate him 5 in Faction Wars. So, okay, we cannot rate him right now, so we're gonna rate him tomorrow. Let's see. Okay, honestly, don't follow this. When you click on recommended artifact, don't do it. No. You don't need the accuracy on him. Okay? Attack is nice, but also you can get away with different kind of sets. Crit rate is fine, but you don't need to put this. I put him in one cruel for the ignore defense and the extra attack, and I put him in a crit damage set here. If I can put another crit damage set here, I would, but I'll benefit from the broken set right now more because it's a 6-star pieces, it's a 6-star speed boot with the stats I want, and the chest piece have the stats I want, which is crit rate, crit damage, and speed. Even though it's unfortunate it rolled 1 defense here, but was hoping to roll like on crit damage again. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment on the link below. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video and it was beneficial for you. And tell me what you need to see in the future. This was Mr. Tham, and peace.